Hello planner peeps, and welcome back to another YouTube video with Plan with M. I am the aforementioned M, and today I am so happy to be decorating a Lotsa utensil dryer. So Lotsa was kind enough to reach out and offer to send me this, and all I'm doing is I'm just gonna review it, decorate it most importantly, and sort of see how this can be used to help me plan a better life. So my plans for this are to decorate it with the Today's the Day florals from the 1, 2, 3, 4 old school Happy Planner pack, mostly because I've been obsessed with these flowers for about 2 years now, and they're sort of gonna bring a nice bright patch to my desk. I'm really excited because the florals with sort of the offset of the white is gonna make it bright and sort of like classy but still flowery. I do have a little bit of a cold right now, so please excuse any like coughing or weird noises that happen. I'm sorry. It's like -2 degrees right now or something in Indiana. I can see there's snow outside my window. My cat is like begging to go out into the snow, but I braved the snow to walk to my apartment office to finally be able to pick up this dryer. And so I should say, the dryer is plastic for the most part, although there is a little stone insert in the bottom, which I think is to like absorb all of the water that, you know, if you were using paintbrushes or something like that to dry, it would absorb that. Now, I am not a painter, so I'm not going to be using it for that purpose, but that's sort of the nice versatility, so to speak, of this. Also, Siri would just like to remind you to like and subscribe for more Siri in these videos. She's gonna appear a couple more times because she wasn't in the way the first few. But I've been seeing, you know, a bunch of planner babes had been posting things from Lotsa, and I was so excited when I got their message. Like, I was in the grocery store, it was in the wrong folder, like the message requests, which I didn't see. I had missed like 5 of them. Not from Lotsa, but just like from other people. And oof, I like screamed. And so what's also kind of nice about this being plastic is that like when you don't have to worry about the sticker ripping off any paper or anything like that, which is, you know, a common thing. So you'll see I'm not even using wax paper at all. I'm just straight up applying it to the dryer. And I really should have moved that top part, the part where the brushes actually go off out of frame, just because I don't decorate it. I really liked sort of how it looked. So like with the front side, and all I'm doing is I'm just gonna line this entire thing with flowers, as close to like a mosaic as I can, where, you know, like everything has its own little place and stuff like that. Just because, I mean, I really like that look, but it's a look that I never get to do in my planner, because my planner, I need white space in order to actually like have something to fill up. And this is basically my like no white space dream dryer. And I will say, another thing that I actually really like about this is that it's super lightweight. So like it's not, I mean, it's in a sense like, so it's not heavy, right? But it is like sturdy in that sense. So like I'm not having very many issues like taking it apart and putting it back together, but I also know that, like, I mean, from experience, Siri has rubbed up against this a couple times and it's not going anywhere. Like it is simultaneously lightweight but also sturdy, which I really, really enjoy. And so, let's see, what else is going on in my life? So, let's see. I'm still working on my research. I'm home today with a cold and a little bit of back pain, which is honestly a good thing, because if I hadn't been, then I wouldn't have been able to stop by the office and pick this up, because I don't know how long it's been sitting in there. But our apartment's like regional manager or whatever, our property manager decided to leave the company, so they're basically panicking. But it's fine. I will say, I am using scissors for part of this, which is so weird because I've gotten used to using my X-Acto knife for like everything. So eventually I just start using my X-Acto knife because I'm actually still able to cut along that little top insert where the two parts of it meet, and it was surprisingly easy. And I think that if I decided, like 2 months from now that this wasn't my style anymore, I have confidence that I could pull the stickers off and it wouldn't remove like any of the plastic coating or anything like that, and then I could redecorate it, which is something that in paper planning I don't get to do very much without having to like glue an entire piece of paper on top of it. Yeah, so this is where, or at least soon, things are gonna start getting X-Acto knifey. And every time you see my hand moving like that with like the spirit fingers, I'm looking for my X-Acto knife. And that's honestly one of the biggest reasons I wanted this utensil dryer, and why I was so excited, is because I would finally have a place to put my X-Acto knife. Like, as lame as that is, I am always, when I plan, like running my hands around my desk because it's just like, where's my X-Acto knife? Because currently, or at least, before I got this, I was keeping it in a drawer. And so when I was planning, I couldn't exactly put it back in the drawer because then I would be opening and closing it all the time. And Siri is back. She would just like to remind you that if you're interested in a utensil dryer like this one, that there will be a link in the description with a discount code, I believe. Lotsa was kind enough to give me one of those. So, yeah, get excited. Siri is very interested in the flowers. She thinks that they smell like stickers, which doesn't make any sense, but that is what she thinks. She's also very carefully watching me with the X-Acto knife. And see, yeah, I just like set it down right there. I don't even know where the top went. Oh, I found it. It's like an I Spy. Okay. I believe so far this is Siri approved. She has rubbed her face against it, so that counts, right? Also, like the quotes that I chose for this were, beautiful for the backside. And then the front, it says, make it happen, which is kind of funny because this is for crafting, right? And so it's like, if you can think of it, I want to make it, and so I'm going to make it. And then the beautiful is hopefully it'll turn out beautiful too. That's the sort of like internal meaning of these. And, well, Siri is coming. She is approaching. She is on my bed messing with my iPad, but that's fine. And so I'm honestly, like, you'll see in a little bit, I start testing out like what will fit in this, mostly because, I love storage, don't get me wrong, like, I am obsessed with storage and organization, and I want to, make things fit in the way that works the best for me. And I'm really excited for us to sort of like get to that part of the video. The lighting will get worse, mostly because it's gonna be backlit, just due to the nature of weather and my sort of desk setup where it's right in front of a window. It's great for natural light for filming from these like above. Not so much for when we switch things up, but it's fine. And I will have a picture of this on my Instagram later, with the, you know, the full setup with everything in it. If you're having trouble seeing it because of the lighting, it will be there. And so now I'm just putting on the top for it and sort of examining it, and you can see that color blocking kind of, or well, sort of lack thereof, because white is every color. But I like that effect. I really enjoy how that looks. So now we're gonna move to the bad lighting area, because I wanted you to be able to see like how I start to fill it up, and how it looks, you know, from the sides and stuff like that. Oh man, it's pretty. I will say that this thing is, oh, let me measure. I have a little like Springer measuring tape right now, right here. And I am about to put in that little stone insert that I was talking about. It kind of reminds me of a coaster, but like a high class, like a classy coaster. Like a classy coaster. I'm just gonna measure this really quick. Okay, yeah. So this is under 8 inches at its like highest peak. And so I'm putting in my scissors, which Gil is always stealing. I'm putting in my X-Acto knife. I tried to put my tape runner in here. It didn't work. And then because it wouldn't fit in the bottom piece, and so I was like a little scared. And there's gonna be a moment where you stop seeing my hands, because I am running over to my other craft area, like right next to my desk, to see what else I can fit in here. So, you know me, I love math and science, so this is a scientific experiment for what will fit in my Lotsa paint dryer. So I've got my glue pen, my tweezers, my white pen, courtesy of, according to Allie. She's the reason I have it. She didn't give it to me, but now I'm grabbing a sticker book, which does not fit. You remember that show Will It Blend? It's like that. Will it fit? And I'm gonna grab some little sticky notes from my area, because I thought that those would be cute to have, because I always forget to use them, even though they're really cute. So I'm putting my tweezers and my sticky notes in the front. And then I'm gonna move those little glue pens to the back, because I'm actually gonna put my tiny sticker pads in this, because I always forget to use my tiny sticker pads. They're so cute, and like I'm always wanting, you know, oh, I want a big black sticker, and then I just completely forget about it. And now this is me over in there. Yep, my hex punch, the small one actually surprisingly does fit. Big one, nowhere close. It's way too big. But I didn't want to split up like my little hex punch and my big hex punch, because it's like mama and baby, you know. But it does fit literally perfectly, so this may be something I try in the future. I'm still thinking about it. But we're gonna put hex punch back, and we're gonna grab all of those little sticker pads, because I wanted to see first if one would fit. I actually am able to fit 5 in here. I'm not sure if I could fit more or not, mostly because I only have 5. And I switched them from being sort of like the horizontal orientation to the vertical orientation, so that I could actually like get them out. Because, you know, this is made for paintbrushes and utensils and things like that. So it's made for things that are long, not things that are like really tiny. So you'll notice me having a little bit of an issue there. That issue is way like easier with them in this orientation, because I don't even have to try very hard to get them out. I mean, I shouldn't have to, right? But like, you know. I'm also gonna add in some Sharpies, because I've been using those to sort of like black out, you know, my little what are those called? Triangles? Icons, my little tiny icons. And then I just sort of gussied everything up, but this is it. Like, this is how it ended up. That's everything, I think. And there's still room for more. That's just insane to me. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to see more of my videos, give me a subscribe. And if you're interested in getting one of these, oh, I forgot, I made contact cards, and they actually fit in the little bottom part. But if you're interested in getting your own Lotsa utensil dryer, first of all, you totally should. But there will be a code and maybe a link in the description of this video and on my Instagram. But overall, I am just so happy with how this turned out. And I cannot wait to incorporate this into my daily planning life. So thank you, Lotsa, and happy planning.